So, I don't remember what it was that I needed to do. I guess maybe I wasn't given a mission of any kind yet? Like, I think I got through the gym, and I remember that, poor little Pylon finally bit the dust, but aside from that, like, I got Seal, I got Zeke, I got Shiki, I got Maximus. Maximus was the one that took on Pylon's space, yeah, because another tanky type. So I'm currently running around with entirely too many waters. Might have to change that. Anywho's, yeah, welcome back to Pokemon. Whoever's watching the VOD later on this, I have had a, let's call it stressful day. No, that's why it was stressful. Not a lot of homework progress. Not nearly as much progress on homework as I wanted to make. I still spent a lot of time on it, but it was a lot of wrestling with more technical problems with this mocap process. I finally figured out the way to, like, get around it all. But by that time, I'd spent 3 hours, and I'm not able to get myself into a groove to actually do what needs doing on the homework. And crits tomorrow, so it's been kind of a wash of a weekend. I'm glad that we have the polish week to work on mostly this mocap thing as well. So from here, that's everybody that's dead. And here's everybody that's not dead in the bow. Never gonna use Camerupt. Palisade, sorry, you get to live. I mean, maybe, I'm so worried about water, though. Like, water would be such a bad situation. It could be tough. Trash, Onyx, Ghidorah. I'm already so stocked up on water types. I don't think I'm really so hard up that I need Ghidorah again. What's up, Russet? What are you gonna do now? I have no idea. I think Manacle is in town, and Manacle is gonna point me off to go do something once I got the gym. I've got Dovlure, who is another water option if I really, really need it. I got another Ghost in Jiggles. I got Mist as another poison. I've got a lot of, like, doubled up types here. I'm really, really interested in Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, like, legitimately. But I don't know if I have time to level that. Because I still don't even have Seal up to speed. Once Seal gets up to speed, I will come back and level up Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker for a little bit, because I want to see what it turns into. It could be good. It also could fall to fighting type moves. And, like, I have no more reason to be scared of water than I do fighting type moves, so if I give Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker a run, then I should by all rights give Palisade a run too. Although I don't have any other steel or dark types, whereas I do have another fire type currently. And then also Abyssal, who is here, just kind of chilling in the corner, not offending anybody, and that's it for everybody that's left alive. But I'm pretty okay, I think, with what I'm carrying right now. Once Seal gets caught up, then I won't need to carry around 3 water types. But right now, Seal is not in combat, so I'm really only carrying 2 water types. And one of them is part ice, which is scary. But still something that I could work with if I really needed to. Really happy with how fast everything came together tonight, too. Last week, it was like 20 minutes trying to get this whole setup lined up again, and this week, it's just boom, 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 2 minutes, hit the button, and we go. So, what is up on the docket for today? Hey, it changed to autumn. But we're in a tropical paradise, so, like, literally nothing has actually happened. You're adjusting the low-tech mode already? I don't want to adjust too much. I don't want to be here for forever. Ah, fuck, Manacle's not here. I needed him to show me where to go. Manacle, where are you? Manacle, Manacle. Manacle! Manacle! The cave? What about the cave? What cave? Do you mean the waterway back in the town? I think that just takes me back to another town. What the hell is Union Cave? I see giant chasm. Legend says if you approach this big chasm, disasters surely follow. Oh, it's super cool of you to put the Pokemon League behind that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. The cave with the zigzag ramps? I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm gonna walk to the end of this route and see if anything shows up. Fucking, what is this? The one radiating such a tremendous presence before you is none other than Terrakion. Oh, it's this guy with the weird head halo thing. What's up, Palisade? Welcome, yokoso, yokoso. It's been a long time. Terrakion is one of the 3 Pokemon to protect Pokemon from flying human conflict. It seems like the Terrakion has picked up the sense of danger that emanates from Team Plasma. Probably seeking Pokemon trainer who has the strength to stand out of them. This is very interesting that Terrakion appeared before you. That aside, do you plan to confront Team Plasma? No, not really. That works as well. You and your Pokemon proceed down your own path. What you should do is care about your Pokemon and bring out their power to the fullest potential. Here, this is from me. I forgot what voice I did for him, so I just kind of making up my own non-personality. Koresmkin. Cool of you to use your limited amount of letters on your own name. Man, so humble. This is a prototype of my device that energizes Pokemon. It doesn't work on battle-like Pokemon. You might find it useful for something. Well then, I wish you and your Pokemon a safe journey. Now that I think about it, in the Seaside Cave in Route 209, I saw something that reminded me of when we met at Route 4. I'm just gonna pose dramatically and then walk away. So what the fuck is this thing? Is this another one of those legendaries that I'm not trying to fight? Ohayo. Konbanwa, Sansashi-san. Or Sansashi-chan. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I'm technically level 50 now. Should I go get my ass whooped by all these things, or should I save that for just before the Pokemon League? You know, take out one of my heavy hitters right before I need him most? I think I like that idea. Hi, Solrock. I'm gonna sacrifice someone? Well, I'm not gonna, like, put anybody on an altar to, like, the Poke Gods. But they're fucking legendaries, you know? Even if I'm at the appropriate level, like, they're gonna put up a fight. Do it for luck? Yeah, so it'll be luck going into the Pokemon League. I'll just catch all 3 of them, or I'll make an attempt at all 3 of them, put them in the bank, and then I'll just hold on to these things that have protected the landscape for generations, stuff them into the back of a box somewhere, and treat them like a lucky rabbit's foot. You know, all of your sacred instinctual purpose is null and void now that I'm carrying you on a little string around my neck. Cool. My prey has shown up. I don't even give a fuck. I don't give a good goddamn about you, Emolga. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna freeze you down out of the sky. You had one move and you fucked it up. You used the wrong one. Get fucked, Emolga. 46. Not great, but hey, it's still leveling up the seal. So with what I've got... Wait, I immediately forgot. Right! Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. I need to get Seal leveled up first. I was just thinking, like, is it worth leveling up Seal instead of Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? But I've already committed to that, so yeah, let's do it. Have I fought you? Yes, I have. Look, I just really don't like the rodents in these games. Chinchilla sucks. Emolga also kind of is, like, gross. It smells bad. How long does wait until everyone else arrives mean? The area past here is important. People heading to Route 21 are definitely important. We have an important role to play as well. All right, so cool. They haven't moved yet. Like, what do, where go? Also, have I caught something inside this cave? Giant chasm? Yeah, whatever it was, I killed it. Because it's just crossed off. I think it's ice that's good against ground. I have dive. I could just go back to that route and, like, dive around underwater. Because there was that water route where it had, like, the deep water. And I have a water type, and I can dive underwater. So water and water and water, 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 water. So do I have the experience share on Seal? I might have mucked around with some of those things. I do not. Where's the share? And where's the lucky egg? Is nobody holding the share right now? But excuse me. Get the shit on there. Man, wow, a lot of my team is already over 50. Hells yeah, good going, team. Okay, cool. So, like, I guess I'm gonna call someone? Because I really don't like just wandering around aimlessly, especially on stream. Professor, help! Help! What? Now? I want to talk. Oh my god. Alright, in order to get along with other people, you know, you gotta be understanding and accepting. And you have to listen. Open your ears, get the beeswax out of them. Pokemon and people live by different rules. You can go just throw balls of Pokemon all day long. You do that with a person, they're gonna knock your clock in, alright? And how many times have I told you? I am an expert at clock knocking. You think I can't do it through a phone? I will reach right through this and I'll tear that cap off your head. I'm gonna strangle you with one of those little hair beads if you don't stop wasting my fucking time. Okay, bye. Take care, bye-bye. Talk to you later. What's up with you?
Yeah. What? You have to protect what's important on your own. What? How are things going over there? Give me a hand. Go check out the seaside cave. That's right, the one on Route 21. I'm counting on you. What? Alright, bye.
Okay, seaside cave. Cool. Why, though? What's there? I guess I'll just head south out of Humilao, then. Go all the way back. It's not really that far. I'm fuffing it up more than it is. Definitely not wasting my time on a mean foo. They're just not going to be worth it experience-wise. Bye-bye, Legendary. I like that they're so kind. They'll just sit there and wait for you. Just take up residence, build a little campfire, be like, hey, what's up? You want to try to catch me today? No? 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 All right, all right. I'll be here. You know where to find me. That was not good. That was unfortunately very not good. Dive though? Please hurt the Audino. Hurt the Dino. I mean, that was good until you healed yourself. I want a brine. I just want to kill it with a good brine. But now I can't do that, and I gotta bring out Mothra. Go for it! Go for it, Mothra-chan! Just go and, like, bulldoze it. Just completely crack all of the ground underneath it. Slow it down. And now throw it in the hole. Find a big crack and just throw it in the hole. Good XP for Seal. Okay, one more. Got it. I can't quite get out. All right, Amoonguss is gonna be good. I will have to flee immediately because it's level 39, and I don't think I want to run the risk of hitting with me with a grass move when I only have 65 HP. But Seal's still gonna get some good experience out of it. Yes, good, Zeke, good. No, that was not good experience. All right, run from all future Amoongus's. It just ain't worth it. You're not using a Lucky Egg on Seal? I've got experience share on Seal, so Seal's getting double XP. Going to the dive area? I mean, I'm going to the seaside cave. So, like, maybe? If I get out of the seaside cave on the other side, I will be in the dive area. But I'm not going to take a dead Mon out and just fly back at this point. Remind me whenever we're done with whatever seaside cave is, and we'll go to the dive area. I need to, like, take a day off of work or something. I need another day to work on these assignments. Also to figure out my fucking taxes. Jesus. Taxes, they're rough. They're rough. I don't know what to do about them.
Give them to me. I am now. You pay taxes to me now.
But that you don't. You're not Japan government.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure. Can you provide any documentation that says you are the Japan government?
Yeah, yes, but then I'd have to kill you, and then I'd take your money.
That doesn't make you. That you're not a very good government, man. Why should I pay taxes to somebody that can't even prove who they are, who they say they are?
No, I can. It's just that you'll be dead once I do.
No, but you see, if you do that, then you're gonna kill the people who, like, that's bad for the golden goose, you know? If you just kill somebody and take all their money, well, then you're just a highwayman. You let them live, and then you can farm them for their entire life. But they're not gonna pay you if you can't prove your government. So you're just a murderer. So I'm not gonna pay you.
Give me money.
The secret come out. Seal, Spoonie, or Maximus? I like the moves on Spoonie, so the new Surf should go to... I mean, what's Maximus running around with? Oh god, Rain Dance? Get the fuck out of here. Get Got some very hype news. I've been doing background art for my school assignments in the past 2 weeks. We did a project that involved a big pick for background of our choice. I did Forest and got recognized in different universities across Latin America. That's awesome! Congratulations, Sandslash. Hells yeah, from Palisade. I'll click one of my own in there. Hells yeah. Hells 2. Hells yeah. I hit enter. I thought I was gonna send the message, but it didn't. It just did the emote again. Oh shit! I just realized my Twitch icons are better now because Pyra's in Smash.
That threw me off too. I was like, hey, wait a minute, I know what that is now.
Yeah, that's such a big stupid grin on my face. Yeah, she's so much fun. God, I love playing as her.
Fun. Still getting the hang of her. I don't think she's my favorite DLC fighter, but I think she's good.
Byleth was my favorite DLC fighter, and I mean, maybe it's just because I haven't touched Smash in a couple months, but since Pyra came out, like, I haven't picked up Sephiroth. I know I like fighting as Min, I haven't. Like, no. No, everybody else is just CPU opponents to me at this point. They're all boss characters. Pyra, only. Only.
I think it's funny that, like, pretty much... Well, no. I was gonna say the majority of the characters are, like, how much I enjoyed their announcements is inverse to how much I enjoyed playing them, but that's really only true for Byleth and Banjo, honestly.
So what happened then? Did you like Banjo and Byleth's announcements, but you hate their character? Or flip side?
I was super excited about Banjo, and then his character, his moveset just... It's alright, but it's not really for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then Byleth, like, I didn't hate Byleth. I wasn't on that train. The only Fire Emblem character that ever frustrated me in Smash Brothers was Corrin, and that was just back in Smash 4. But I will admit I was disappointed by their reveal because I thought it was going to be someone I was more familiar with. But I love their movesets. I love it. I think literally the only move I don't like in their moveset is the bow, which is funny because that's the one part of their moves based off of the character from Three Houses that I am most excited about.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, it's still kind of Mad Juice.
It's fair. I like the bow as Byleth, but you do have to be at range. Like it's only got the 2 levels, right? You can't really play with them too much with it. But I have gotten pretty good at just sniping people off the stage when they're trying to get back. And if you can hit somebody when they're off on the side with that bow, they're just fucking done. They're gone.
I just don't find that bow as satisfying as Pit's or any of the Links. Especially the Links. Those arrows, I like those. Nice,
yeah, their mechanics are a little bit different. Pits and Dark Pits are very fast and you can direct them. Link, you have to charge it up. Byleth is just like... It's more of... Yeah, it's just a set level, and it just goes in a straight line. It's slower. It feels heavier.
Kind of like the difference between the blasters for the Star Fox crew.
Kinda, yeah.
Just a little bit more variety.
Yeah.
Because the Star Fox blasters, they work similarly. It's just they have different properties.
But
but
now, I don't have to play anybody ever again, because in one character. If I'm feeling speedy, I can do that. If I'm feeling like I want some heavy hits, I can do that. If I could just be either one of the extremes for an entire fight, or I could swap just based on whatever I'm feeling in the moment. That's it. Smash is over. Smash is over. We can be done now.
Trying to think if there were any other characters the last two could be that you would also care about. Shantae, I guess.
Yeah, Shantae. If Shantae came out, it would be fucking amazing. And Shantae, I think, only has one chance left, because an indie character is not going to be the final reveal.
I mean, then again, Byleth was the final reveal of the first one, so...
Yeah, but Fire Emblem isn't a DLC. Fire Emblem isn't an indie game. Like, Three Houses was a big game in terms of Nintendo, and it made a lot of people salty, sure, but, like, I'd say it's still earned. 100% earned that spot.
I'm still upset that people were upset about Byleth. Because, like, I got upset about Corrin back in the day because Fates wasn't out yet, and when Fates came out, even Fire Emblem fans mostly didn't like it, from what I had heard. Three Houses, complete opposite. It had been out for months, if not a whole year at that point. No, it was half a year, but still, that's a good amount of time, I'd say. And it was one of, if not the most popular Fire Emblem since like whenever. And I'd say that's perfectly deserved. I think people who were being fussy about Byleth, even if they've kind of died down now that more characters have come out, I think that was kind of mean.
It really is just people who are like getting upset that a Japanese game, a Japanese fighting game, has Japanese sword fighters in it.
I also love, everyone gets upset about like Xenoblade and Fire Emblem. Sephiroth gets in, oh no, that's fine. He's the original anime sword fighter. Fucking Marth has been around since the 80s. Marth is the one who's the original sword fighter. I guess also Link, but people don't think he's anime even though he is. Also, I guess technically the Links in Smash Brothers aren't any of the original Links. It's Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, and Ocarina. None of those came out in the 80s. But still, Marth gets precedent. Even though I don't give a shit about Marth. He takes priority over Sephiroth in terms of being the anime sword fighter, because he's older.
He's not who most people tend to think about.
I guess, but that's also not usually my default either. I do like using the Rex me with Pyra and Mithra.
There's only one spot left. Well, let's be real here. What do you mean, King? What do you mean? There are two left, so what are you getting at? Sorry, Green.
Nah, I was done with my thought. Just it's goofy that you could play as the Rex me against Mithra and Pyra, because they would just be like, you don't look quite right.
Technically, all three of them are in Smash, and that's great.
Yeah. I almost kind of wish Rex got to stay on the sidelines like Pokemon Trainer did.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's what a lot of people were thinking. Was like Rex could be the fighter, and then Pyra or Mithra is in the sidelines like Pokemon Trainer was. But Sakurai also said that they were trying to prototype a way where all three of them swapped around and did fighting. But like somehow Pokemon Trainer is okay, but that their idea wouldn't work because it was more akin to like Ice Climbers, and that was just too much.
It's because with Pokemon Trainer, each Pokemon has a varied moveset. With Pyra and Mithra, they have different moves, but they serve a similar purpose.
I think what Sakurai was trying to get at was something like how it works in Xeno 2, where Rex fights, but occasionally Pyra or Mithra just hop in and do a move. And that would be a lot more active switching, like mid-fight, than Pokemon Trainer or the Ice Climbers, because the Ice Climbers is just mirrored, and it's an AI kind of just trying to follow you, whereas Xenoblade 2's combat would be quite a bit tougher.
Also, Chet has a good point about Pyra and Mithra, because I'm glad Pyra and Mithra and the Xenoblade characters got in, but the fact that they got in with outfits like those that were just tweaked a little bit makes me so sad that Mai from Fatal Fury and King of Fighters got kicked out just because of how she usually looks. Like, she can cover up too. She has different outfits that's not the one that she's got her titty hanging out.
You say kicked out, but was she really more of a rep than Terry?
Oh, I meant like in the background.
Oh, she didn't even get in the background?
No, yeah, she's the only one that doesn't show up in the background, and it's sad.
Then maybe they didn't want to put in the work for a custom model or something,
I guess.
just for that.
But it still makes me sad now that I actually know who her character is and care about her.
I mean, I don't know who her character is, and I don't care about her, but I get that you do, so I'll sympathize.
It'd basically be like if Street Fighter had a bunch of Street Fighter characters, but was like, nah, no Chun-Li, or no Juri.
No Cammy, that
No,
green
yeah.
suit's a little too tight up in the grundle area.
Which is weird, because that's the spirit too. But that's okay, apparently. Poor Mai.
I don't think another Pokemon's gonna make it in. I don't. Pokemon already has, like, what is it? Pokemon and Mario are tied for the most reps in the game. I think they both have higher than even Fire Emblem does.
I think, like Fire Emblem, Pokemon is always on the table, but I doubt. I'm not saying it's guaranteed.
I
not
sincerely
at
doubt that they would use a DLC slot on a Pokemon.
all.
That's
DLC
me.
Slot on a Fire Emblem character, but then again, Three Houses, like we were talking about before, one of the biggest Fire Emblem games in the past few years.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, a
I mean,
Pokemon
Pokemon
is
Sword and
like
Shield was just kind of okay.
It's a Pokemon. Like, I don't think anybody really went nuts for Sword and Shield the way that people went nuts for Three Houses.
Yeah, and also, point in Byleth's favor, there wasn't a Fire Emblem rep added to the base roster. There was a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because Incineroar was showing up. So.
Yeah. So 2 new Pokemon fighters in one thing of Smash Bros, where one of them is a DLC. I don't see it personally.
I don't think it's off the table, but I don't think it's likely. I think the only one that I think is likely at this point is Crash, and even then, I acknowledge that that's not entirely possible. He just seems the most likely given who else is in there already.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Crash, but I'm also not expecting it just because like it would be kind of something like Sephiroth, where like it makes sense. It's not something I wanted, but I get it.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been satisfied for a while. I want Geno or Bandanity, but not only are those very, very, like, long throws of just like, that doesn't seem very likely. Even if they were, like, even if they, like, whether they are or they aren't, I already have tons of other characters that I'm already attached to. I didn't think I'd see Mega Man or Richter in a Smash Bros. Game. Okay. Way back in Brawl, so
you just press forward, and that's how you go down. All right. Yeah, Mega Man is hype.
I was so happy seeing Richter. I would have been satisfied with Simon. Simon's cool, but Simon is what I expected if they added Castlevania. Richter, I was just like, yeah, it's the boy.
The fuck is this?
I like his games a lot. That's unknown language.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's hard to tell because, you know, webcam.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, I speaking of Richter, I think it's funny how they introduced this whole concept of like Echo Fighters and made a big fuss about it, and then they just immediately dropped it. It was just a label to slap on a couple of their clones to justify them still being clones, and then nothing else. They're just, no. Nobody's gonna like be excited about an Echo coming out as a DLC, so we're never getting another one.
Wouldn't have minded that much, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that they labeled Smash 4 clones as Echo Fighters, because then I was like, well, what the fuck? What about Dr. Mario over here, or Falco? Like, they're clones.
I think they've varied up enough that they're not considered it anymore.
Well, yeah, but so is Chrom. That was the confusing thing for me, is like, some of these characters do share moves, but they don't share a move set. But some of them are Echoes and some aren't. It's just like, what the fuck is going on here? It just feels a little arbitrary is all. But, I mean, fucking who cares that much?
Amaterasu would actually probably be pretty mind-blowing as a DLC character. Nothing with Okami has happened recently, so I don't think there's much of a marketing reason to do it, but it would be very different, and it would blow a lot of people's minds.
I mentioned this before on somebody else's stream. It feels like Amaterasu is in that same kind of camp from Marvel vs. Capcom, like Joe or Arthur, where they're cool Capcom reps, and people would be, and Phoenix as well. They're cool Capcom reps, and a lot of people would be excited about that from their representation in other games, but I don't think they have the popularity for it. Phoenix is the only maybe out of that 4. But even then, like, I still don't think even Phoenix Wright could push that through.
Yeah, they're not using a spot on Phoenix. Promise you that. This Ruins has to be some kind of, like, a lore secret for people who go really deep into this, right? Because, like, there's all of these little inscriptures, lots of things that I can read based on a language that I don't know. I'm seeing characters repeated. There has to be a transcribing tool or a website somewhere that can do this. And there's no wild Pokemon down here, but things keep rumbling.
Somebody get game theory on this.
Like, I'm dead, by the way. I'm just straight up dead. The dull sound is close. Cool, like, I might just fucking die here? But, I meant, like, I've been down here for forever, and I've surely drowned. It's a torrent of water. Yeah, this is absolutely blind. Oh, okay, so I don't want to spend a bunch more time going down there again, so just answer me this. Is there anything down there I need to get? And also, is that just like a time limit or a move limit? Like if you're down there for a while, you just get swept out? I wasn't even reading the names of what I was picking up. What were they? No items in this game have ever been, like, particularly important. Just items you can sell for a lot of money. Relic gold, relic vase. Manic will buy for a high price. A maniac? Yeah, I mean, I'd have to find a maniac first, but okay. It's just a footstep limit? Okay.
But you can't take feet steps, you're underwater.
Alright, well, I mean, if there's nothing else there that's really worth doing, then I'm not gonna go back down again. Because money's not really a thing I need to worry about too much either. I just buy potions. You could have over $1 million bucks.
Meh. Well, then you gotta pay taxes.
Is there something is there something more worthwhile in one of these? Or, like, is every one of these just gonna be a different set of the same thing? Excuse me. In fact, this kind of looks like the same place. It's still got a left turn to start off with. Do they all just take me down to the same dungeon? Toxic plate. Keeping my left hand on the wall right now. It's the way to deal with mazes. Just one hand on the wall and follow your way around. I think they're all the same area but different entrances. Man, this must be a huge place then. The only useful things in the ruins are plates for same type bonus attack damage. All right, well then I guess we're done here. Cool that this is here, but personally, I'd find it cooler if there was something. All right, well here, scratch that. I was gonna say cooler if there was something story related down here. There is. I just don't have the hint to read it yet. You know, like, I like that there's all this ancient language down here. I have no idea how to go about finding it, but if I spent more time in this game, I could probably dig up how to read it, and then it would be amazing. Yeah, I just came out of another entrance, so they're all the same place. All right. Okay, well, that's a nice curiosity. I'm glad it's here in the game. I hope people had fun discovering it when the game first came out. Got some things I can sell for some cash. Anyway, back to Smash Talk. What were we talking about?
What?
I don't know. Look, just wandering around doing nothing in Pokemon doesn't make for very interesting conversations. I need to find something else to blabber on about. These games are all the same. They've always been the same, and the only things to do anything different with it are the spin-offs.
I think I was talking about Capcom characters in Smash Brothers. I don't know if we'll get another one.
Like,
I think once you have Street Fighter and Mega Man, you're covered. Honestly, unless we added another Mega Man character, which seems unlikely.
Amaterasu's Amaterasu's a long shot, maybe, but I could see her fitting into Smash Bros. In a very unique way.
I would like Amaterasu or Joe or Phoenix, but I don't expect him.
I don't know who Joe is, and I'm sure Phoenix isn't getting in.
Joe.
Oh,
Beautiful
God.
Joe.
I don't think Joe's got a shot either, honestly.
Given how well that went on GameCube. God, I'm still sad that no Resident Evil. Like, I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but it was sad to get that confirmation once the spirits came.
Yeah, I don't think any mature, like, shooter-type game is gonna make it as a fighter in Smash Bros. Bayonetta's not a shooter. Bayonetta has guns, and that doesn't make it a shooter.
I like... Okay, everybody when Bayonetta and Joker got in were like, oh, yeah, they let Kirby use guns, and it's just like, guys, if you played either game, you know neither gun are real.
Well, Bayonettas are real. They're just magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still real. There's a scene in that game where in the first one, where Rodon is just literally throwing her tons of guns. And she's just burning through them too fast.
Well, yeah, but they're not gun. And they don't let Snake use gun.
Snake is not a shooter either.
Oh, well, yeah, I acknowledge that point. I was saying fighters who use guns or gun-like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm responding to Sandslash there, saying ahem, Metal Gear. There's a big difference between a character that uses a gun and a shooter. I mean,
it is mature, to be fair.
Like, I mean, like, I wouldn't even call Resident Evil a shooter game, but those games, like, the characters are much more about guns than Metal Gear is or than Bayonetta is.
I'm still surprised people think Heavy has a chance. Like, Valve games in general, I'm pretty sure have no chance, but Team Fortress 2 especially, no.
It's very goofy.
It was going to be Gordon, and Gordon just kind of overlaps a lot of what Snake already does.
I think if they were going to put in any kind of a shooter character, Team Fortress 2 has the best chance.
Really? I would have thought Doom. Like classic Doom.
See, I have argued for like 2 years at this point. Doom and Mortal Kombat, which are two things a lot of people really want, they're never going to happen. I'm comfortable calling them straight up impossible. Not just deconfirmed, like this will never happen. Because so much of the identity of those games is blood, gore, and violence. Like way more than would fit into a Smash Bros. Game. And Sakurai and the team can make a moveset to make anybody work, this is true, but they also put a big emphasis on, like, identity and the spirit and representing what people think of that game.
I think I could see that for Mortal Kombat, especially at this point when there's only 2 slots. They're not going to use Mortal Kombat on the last 2 slots. Doom I could still see because of the older games. Like, there's also blood and gore in that, but you're not really, like, it's not as thorough as it is in the later titles. But even then, I don't see either happening. Not because of the gore factor, but just because neither one is really that big a deal or has anything really on Nintendo as of recent. Like, I'm not saying that they aren't on Nintendo. I'm saying that there's not a recent release.
Like, I would see Master Chief...
Mortal Kombat X was a while ago, and Doom Eternal was last year, so...
Sure. I would see Master Chief as, like, 1,000 more... Actually, infinity times more likely than Doomslayer, because, again, I think Doomslayer is impossible. Master Chief you could make in a way that is not all about blood, gore, and violence. And I think if there's, like... TF2 is more goofy, and they would be able to add more character to it in a way that fits Smash Bros. In a better way. Master Chief is more recognizable in a bigger celebration of the shooter genre.
No, I feel like Overwatch would have a better chance than Team Fortress. I think Halo has a better chance than them both, but I think Overwatch has a better chance than Team Fortress.
Maybe. Overwatch, like Blizzard Nintendo had some iffiness about that a couple years back.
Oh yeah, but didn't Diablo? Yeah, Overwatch actually. I was gonna say Diablo came to Switch, but Overwatch itself came to Switch a while back.
It's fair, yeah. But also Overwatch hasn't really been making any big waves.
I mean, there's Overwatch 2, but that's not likely to come to Switch, and I doubt they would plan that far ahead, either Nintendo or Blizzard.
I think
like they planned far ahead, but not for that.
I think way more likely than an Overwatch character is a Warcraft character, and if that doesn't happen, then Blizzard's just not making it. Like then Blizzard's just not going to do anything with Smash, is what I mean.
And I think that's the most likely option, honestly. God, could you imagine the Lost Vikings getting into Smash Brothers? Blizzard's getting a new character.
There was enough. There was enough what the fuck when they made it into Blizzard's own game in Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, like I'd be down with a Warcraft character. I don't know how well they would fit, but like I'd be down with it. I don't think they would use one of the villains of Warcraft as their rep.
I feel like Rayman, but I feel like he has not enough to work with. Like, he's just fucking hands. What you gonna do with that shit?
A lot? Like, Rayman would absolutely fit. He's a platformer mascot.
He would fit.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't have very many moves.
Yeah, no, what do you mean? Of course they can do whatever they want with him because his hands are detached. That dude has punches that go, like, across the screen. You could just give him a long-range punch, like Min Min.
I guess, that's true. Just imagine him being like Plock, where he just fires limbs at you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Plock for Smash.
People want Dante or Virgil in Smash. They're sword fighters, and these are the same people who cry for characters like Sephiroth, Pyra/Mythra, Hero Byleth, like another sword fighter. Has anybody really said that? Like, legitimately? I hear that said a lot as, like, the joke. I don't think I've ever seen somebody actually say both of those things from their face at the same time.
Some people have, and some people have even been stupid enough to be like, when Sephiroth, or especially when Pyra got in, it's just like, it's another anime sword fighter, like all the Fire Emblems, as if it's not an entirely different franchise. I've seen people that make that assertion, and it's really silly.
Man, what the fuck was that? Pokemon... I know I'm going backwards in time through these things. I'm trying to go back to where things are dumber, but still, that was like mega MacGuffin. Yeah, Cole, this dude just. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through the little mental gymnastics trip that this game just put me through and lay it all out in front of you. Your rival sits outside the gym, tells you to go to the gym, then disappears, says nothing. You have to go towards a dead end where nothing has changed in order for random scientist dude to show up and give you a machine that does nothing. You go to a cave, you use machine on a rock, and then machine immediately breaks. Like, what? Who decided this zigzag of dead-end backtracking was a good idea? Who approved this?
The Pokemon Company.
You know, it was a bug. It was a bug with a rock on it. I've had one before. I keep saying Bravely because you can make a Bravely rep, not about swords without going into deeper detail. I don't think Bravely is a big enough name to make a DLC spot. I know nothing about Bravely, so I can't say nothing about it, but that would be my feeling.
I'm surprised it got spirits, but then again, they have to promote the new game. So.
Better than X and Y? X and Y is gonna go down in history as worse than... Look, when I get back to Gen 1, I'm gonna play Green. I'm gonna play the one that never made it to North America because it was too garbage. And I will go on record right now saying that X and Y was worse than that.
I thought you were gonna fight Team Plasma.
Hey, friends, Team Plasma not bothering me, so, yeah, I'm not gonna fight them. It could be up to no good for reals, and it's not my style to go around deciding Team Plasma's bad without thinking about it just because everyone says so. But yeah, you're having trouble, so I gotta help you out. So I've decided that Team Plasma's bad just because everybody else says so. Okay, thanks. Sounds like you got some real strong ideals there. Listen, Kay, believe in something. I believe in whatever the wind takes me. You're a water fighter. I don't... Searching for stolen Pokemon is fine. Keeping it over from being iced over is fine too, but it's all good. Think about why you're doing that. Strength of your beliefs is what gives you and your Pokemon power. I made some noise, so people came out. I'm gonna bail now. Have fun taking on the whole villainous team by yourself. That guy. That guy's a character.
They're all characters. It's a video game.
I was gonna say good, like a good, interesting character. Actually, I was gonna say he's an asshole, and then I thought, well, I mean, at least it's a little bit different. And then I was like, it's just, I'm not making a fucking call on this. Pokemon is being Pokemon, and Pokemon is just waffling. That's what it's doing. It's not making a character with any depth or like development or anything that actually makes them interesting. It's like, hey, this particular rando is gonna do something rando. It's like, oh, cool.
Take care of that guy. He's no problem for you.
I thought that screen transition was you just zooming into your zooming in your webcam for a bit.
We're gonna watch Manacles fight this time. A Watchug. Watchug. I know it's supposed to be Watchhog, but I'm gonna say Watchug. How you doing, Green? I haven't actually asked you that yet.
Oh, I'm dead. It's fine.
Alright, cool. Green is dead. I didn't even look at what I used. Oh, wrong move.
Fighting money. Give me your taxes.
You don't pay taxes in Japan for the first year. This is what I heard. I need to register and like log it just so that I can make sure I know how much I need to not pay. But I'm pretty sure that like I don't have to pay anything. Which means I need to get a raise because I have already like I've got a little bit of savings, but not a lot. And I know I've been doing enough work to like make me look. Once again, I'm getting underpaid for how important I am to the project moving along. I know I am. Now, I'm tired of it.
But yeah, I'm doing alright. Still trying to figure out that VTuber situation.
Yeah, so you need another software to actually run the thing. That Vroid Studio can output a model with like the proper bones and the blend shapes to run a basic VTuber, but then you have to get another one that'll run the webcam and capture your face. So I tried a handful of them. There's I use something called VC Face, like V, the word C, face. And that was a program that was in like beta or alpha or whatever when I downloaded it. They might have done some updates since then. But it ran pretty well. And it was lightweight.
That's such a confusing name because I I use an application just called VC, spelled the same way, for doctor and therapy appointments, and it's completely unaffiliated. That would be so fucking confusing if like this VTuber setup was like affiliated with. Oh yeah, you can make these appointments with medical professionals.
Yeah, I think it's totally coincidental. That
Just
or
look like
your
an anime character.
your medical professionals are trying to implement a way where everybody can be anonymous by using anime faces. Might be that. Might be something worth looking into as a business venture.
So tell me how you're feeling today. Well, I got hit by a truck and I woke up in a fantasy world. I think that's what the kids call an isekai.
I'm pretty sure that it's just not anime problems. Just like it's just like blacking out your face, you know? Like it's making an anonymous. That's all it is. That guy toxicked me. You son of a bitch. Now I'm worried that Watchog is gonna pursue me. You son of a bitch. Shiki, go. Good. Your joke pick for Smash is Phoenix, right? I don't have a joke pick. I get what you're saying. I don't think enough about them. Like I don't. Aside from the two characters that I really wanted, which is Rex and Rex didn't get it, which is Pyra and Shantae. It's like everybody else is just that.
I once joked about Spyro, but Skylanders.
What about Skylanders?
For the fighter, for like a joke character, they put Spyro in like everyone wants.
Oh, but the Skylanders version.
Yeah.
That would be
They're actually all
dick
right.
move.
Like they're not great, but they're decent. Toys to Life thing is definitely unnecessary though, but I think everybody knows that.
Whoa, what is this? Team Plasma. All right, punch him in the side of the head. Throw him overboard. Oh no, the hatch is still open. Okay, this time we'll check out the ship. Those were two. What the fuck? You're not saying anything that's relevant. This guy just said the hatch is open and ran away, and then Manacles is like, this time we're gonna do... Like, what do you mean this time? What did we do last time? We just got here! When we were in Driftville City, Zinzalin came from this direction. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess there was the ship later. I take it back! I take it back! Take it back! I'm jumping the gun.
God, this setup just brings me back to old Let's Plays from like the late 2000s.
Technical problems, the snowy wow, that's... let me just move that text below my alerts. There we go. Snowy Kawaii Vulpix, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Welcome. Don't try to get out of your watch with stupid talk like that. Hello, I'm invading your ship. Intruders! Let's sit here and talk about them. For now, let them through. Zzz. There are 4 men here talking about how we're invading their ship, and one of them is literally asleep. He's asleep in the door in such a way that I can't step over him, even though everybody else is looking away from the door, but it's still blocking me off. At least he's doing his job. Is he really? I'd argue he kind of just, like, maybe fell over against the door frame.
If he's asleep, he's not doing his job. That's not how this works.
This is the place I'm going. Can I not? I want to heal. I want to heal. I want to heal. I want to heal. Who are you? Alright, so he's so drugged up on cocaine he doesn't even speak English anymore. Good job, Manacle. Just like raging bull rush these guys. I'll watch. I'll just sit back. No, ignore the Pokemon. Just like tackle them. I've been staring at your screens too long today. I'm like really tired.
Sleepy.
I need more food, like better food. Working at home has had me like eating a shit diet just because I forget to eat. Like I need going to the office in order to put myself into the daily rhythm of like doing something different and being in a place where other people are eating, so I just get good food. Who are you? Speaks in crack cocaine.
There was a thing I was going to say. Oh yeah, a neat thing that I used to do instead of like
Good job,
the
Manacle.
usual thing that a lot of people used to do back in the day of just recording using like a camcorder. I would set up my consoles into a VHS and record that footage onto a VHS.
That's dedicated. I don't have
Because
another
I
word
didn't
for
know
that.
was a thing, and then I did it on accident, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!"
This is so cool. I gotta do it. I was gonna swap over to
Tried to edit it, and it was hell. Like a
to
dazzled.
Mothra, but Mothra is like already wounded. So we're gonna just let Shiki pull some of the weight here. Best of luck on your Nuzlocke, Kuuribro. Yeah, I was just mimicking Muck's call there. God damn it. They have a dark and a poison type out. Pick the worst Pokemon for this.
No, it's the Scorpion Man.
Can you fuck right off with these critical hits on my Mon especially? Like, I'd really appreciate it if you would just maybe, like right off? Like, in the direction of right off, and have you considered fucking?
That's how you get Pokemon eggs.
Would Pylon be useful? I feel like Pylon would die faster than Shiki has been. Pylon's time of usefulness has come and passed. Got me through most of the game. Fell apart right near the end, just like the Audino did in Black. I'm alright. I'm alright without Pylon. Not that I'm disrespecting Pylon. Pylon did a lot for the team, but like we gotta move on. Gotta move on, guys. Can't let ourselves get too caught up forever. It was just a Pokemon. It was just a rabbit.
Jesus.
I got really tired in the last 15 minutes. Like, I can't stop yawning now.
I just have caffeine. Like a maniac.
There's another one. I gotta play War Groove after this, man. Ugh. You are 100% perfect intruders. Don't compliment the intruders. God, Stacy, we've talked about this. At this rate, they'll get through our barriers. Let's abandon the barriers. They didn't have my sister's kitten with them. Remember how this guy's entire motivation for this whole game is his sister's fucking kitten? From years ago? What a good character. There's a device where you enter a password. That means we either have to find the password or get it out of Team Plasma to deactivate the barriers. Let's split up and find the password. No, I think my time's gonna be better spent just sitting here, sequentially entering every set of numbers. 111111, 111112, 111113, 111114. Yeah, it's okay, Manacle. I'll just be here. You do your thing. 111116, 111117. Ah, shit, I missed 1115. 111115, 111116, 111117. Again, there are more bad guys on the bad guy boat?
I wasn't prepared for this.
Wait, no need to be suspicious. This uniform is just a disguise. I'm ex-Team Plasma, hiding out on the Team Plasma boat in new Team Plasma's uniform. Trust me. What I am now is a spy to guard against anything bad that might cook up. It must be a hard job keeping an eye on your former allies. I'm gonna trust you immediately. You don't know anything about my sister's kitten from 17 years ago, do you? Cats don't live that long.
You're just like the rest of them.
I wouldn't expect anyone from a group bent on world domination to be all that quick on the uptake. But I honestly wanted to save Pokemon. The fucking... What was that conversation? God damn! Please get the password to the interior of the ship from the people who are guarding the password. New Team Plasma is almost as bad as Team Flare. Almost. Not quite, but they're getting up there. Hey, you know what I'd really like is a chance to fucking heal. Are you gonna find me that anywhere on this ship? Cause like, it's been a long time since I was at a center of any kind. And this game has trained me to expect healing when I'm this far away from a center. Yawning! Stop yawning! That was not very effective? Really? Right, I forgot it's a fighting type. Ah. Yeah, like I gotta bail. I gotta go heal. Or just use a lot of my hyper potions. I could also do that. Yeah, get some terrible experience. You're gonna have a lot of attack and also a dark move. So I'm just gonna try to burn you real quick. Oh, shit, you went first. But I still gotcha. They give you the money farming place for a reason. Do they really, though? Bravo to Maximus! Nah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright now. I got Maximus to pick up the slack. You're burned, so I'll just Aqua Ring and probably heal back everything you do to me. Meanwhile, you will slowly die. Like, just on me. You're gonna kill yourself by attacking. Maybe I stormed through this part to play the PW2 with my Togekiss. I don't know what any of those words mean. Don't dodge my Hydro Pump. Don't dodge my Hydro Pump. This part was kind of a blur. Geez, I wonder why. This kind of riveting gameplay, I can't imagine why you would not remember it. Maximus can no longer escape. That's alright, I didn't want to. All I have to do is hit you with one more surf and then you'll fall over. You will fall out of the sky. You almost killed yourself. Because you just can't keep those wings off of me. Maximus's big, soft, round body. No, I said, Golbat, no. Stay back. I'm spiky. I'll hurt you. Trembling in the face of the skill that made this plasma frigate, then tremble in the face of the skill that made this plasma frigate, then leave. I just kicked your ass! Why would I leave? Hold on, I'm just gonna leave real quick. Yeah, they don't give you any kind of like a recovery anywhere nearby here. Like, you have to go back through the whole cave if you want to fly back to town and heal. Remember the dock? The dock is like on the other side of the cave, though. I still have to go through the cave to meet the dock and then go back the long way through the cave again to get out here. So I'm gonna burn through a bunch of my energy powders instead. Because I just have, oh, so many of them. Alright, good. We're pretty much good to go again. Then we heal powder up on Spoony, and we're good. I just ran off the ship onto the beach and, like, sprayed 18 different chemicals on my Pokemon, and then I charged back, like, I'm good to go! Let's do it, let's do it! Everybody's all roided up now. We're gonna plasma, Unova, roll, give, fight. I can't even mask how little I care about this whole section. This is like peak Pokemon. This is like peak Pokemon here. We need another 2 hours. Just throw them like a whole shit ton of bad guys where nothing important is happening. I remember someone saying this is the point of, hey, you better go buy some healing items or else you might die. Just saying, dude. Like, I'm just super glad that we're mostly past this point. Like, this type of game when it comes to RPGs these days. It's like, I'm not even exploring right now. There's a central room, and there's just 4 rooms on the side of it. And it's like, go fight the people and get the code. Like, every one of them is just a bedroom. There's nothing interesting in it. It's just wasting everybody's time. But maybe that's just me being too sour again. It might be that I always do Pokemon at the end of like a long day of trying to do homework. And also I've had a couple drinks during the day. So I'm like super low on energy and patience at this point. Nah, keep the old moves. Seal isn't much of a physical fighter. I don't need the tail. No wonder you're so confident with that kind of strength. Cool. You gonna give me the whole code or one number? I will accept my defeat gracefully and give you a hint. The first letter of the password is Z. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Would the game change if the section was harder? Like if there were fewer trainers who were way tougher? I would vastly prefer that. That's a challenge. That makes you have to actually stop and think about it. As it is now, no. You could just completely, you could A button mash your way through this section and not have to think about a goddamn thing. Nothing here is engaging. The ship isn't interesting. The team isn't interesting. Like, the exploration isn't interesting. There's no puzzles to solve. The fights aren't hard. There's just a lot of them. Warning, intruders in the vessel. Everyone please respond. Hi, I'm already in the vessel. I've been in and out of the vessel 3 times now. I'm in your mess hall. There's, like, look, there are 5 dudes in this room. I have no way of knowing which one of them I have to fight, so I just have to fight all of them. Failed my duty. I lost a lot of Pokemon I'd stolen. Oh, okay, maybe this is a break room. Legendary fire Pokemon Reshiram. Reshiram has been registered in the Pokedex. And this is the legendary electric type Pokemon Zekrom. I yearned for them since I was a child. When I saw them 2 years ago, I was so moved that I cried. So we just get the Pokemon without having to see them? Okay. I'm in your mess hall. Give me your company-issued rations, for I am hungry. I have what you want, but if you want it, you know, don't you battle me. You know, another thing that would just vary it up a little bit is if one of them would give you the password just without fighting. Just like something different, anything, please. I think I'm just getting too salty for Pokemon in general. She has the rations! I don't have any fighting Pokemon. I don't even have any fighting moves. Shit. Yo, Green, are you still alive?
I'm still alive.
You just went very silent for a long time.
There was a lot of lore happening. I mean, not all of it was lore.
There has been zero lore happening. None of this is worth paying any attention to.
Okay.
What would be more fun? A group of weak enemies you have to defeat them all, or 1 or 3 enemies that are really tough? This is like comparing the word challenge to tedious. Yeah, exactly. But Sandslash, are you saying that those are equivalent? Because I disagree. A challenge is vastly preferred to mind-numbing tediousness. Because, like, tedium is nothing. Tedium is just spending time, and you don't feel anything from it. And honestly, I feel like that's what so much of Pokemon has become, is just tedium. Like, the fact that I'm playing these as a Nuzlocke in the first place, that's already adding in an extra set of rules just to bring some element of interest and excitement into the game. Because by default, it's not there. It doesn't have it. You have to play multiplayer against other people who know what they're doing to make this game, like, worth spending any significant amount of time on.
After playing Persona so recently, looking back at Pokemon, it feels weird because there's a strategy to the weaknesses in Persona. With Pokemon, it's important to keep in mind weaknesses, but like less so because it doesn't really turn the tide of the battle. It just means that you hit harder than you would have otherwise.
Yeah, nothing in a Pokemon game is ever hard enough that you're like, I actually have to think. Especially in the newer gens where they stopped giving anybody a full team. Like, you can just head blast your way through everything and you will win by attrition against everybody you fight because nobody has as many Pokemon as you do. Like the interesting challenge at this point is just how fast can I kill these things and move on, which is not a great position to be in. Like, how quick can I be done with these things that the makers made for me to do? I'm always bummed the way they hit this game's hard mode. Is the hard mode even, like, worth doing? I don't know almost anything about the hard mode. I'm sure people have told me about it, but isn't it just like the things are like 5 levels higher and that's it?
You want to know what's real weird is that you have to unlock the easy mode.
That's a very interesting thought.
Yeah, I still don't get the thought process behind it. It's just like, yes, after they've done the normal mode, let's see.
Oh, you cut out.
Well, you're done with it. You move.
You said after we do the normal mode, and then you robo-voiced out.
I think you had to do some like other shit too. Like you had to like have your friend connect their copy of Pokemon Black or something like that.
A lot to unlock the easy mode.
Why is it so difficult to play the easy mode?
Hard mode adds 1 more Pokemon to the gym battles, also higher level. That's something. Still not much. At least it adds a little bit more of a wall to the challenges.
Oh, I got the VTuber thing working now that you told me the thing that I needed.
Cool.
I actually made an avatar, but I'm playing around with one of the default ones.
I've wanted to get in and sort of tweak or poke at mine right now, but like I don't. I was thinking about it today, but I've spent all of today on my homework like dealing with technical problems. Like basically I spent 2 hours not actually making any animation. Just fiddling around with settings to make it in such a way that it will like stop breaking. So that it will hopefully be easier to go forward from here, but not much actual progress. And it's a big demotivator to spend so much time when you know that this had to happen, but visually it's like, well, I wanted to be so much farther than this.
I still need to get back to editing. It's not quite the same thing, but yeah, I keep saying, oh yeah, oh yeah, I've made like a minute worth of progress.
Having hard mode be locked behind beating the story once, that just sort of makes it more like a new game plus then, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, the hard mode I can understand a little bit more, because like that like a lot of RPGs do that, where there's a new game plus or a harder mode. A lot of games do that, like Dark Souls does that as well. It's like there's better examples or more examples, but that's the first one that comes to mind. But like that one I understand. It's just the easy mode. Because, like, after all that trouble and playing it on the normal mode, why would you want an easier mode at that point?
And you never
like, that
really
would just negate the point, I feel.
And you never really replay the main story of a Pokemon game. It's not something that you really are excited about getting back to. I mean, as a kid, maybe. I know I played Gen 3 a couple times. But especially
Anyone who needs an easy mode doesn't want to unlock it. Like,
yeah, that's baffling. The password is the name of the legendary Pokemon in the Unova region. It's Zekrom. Can I just, like, bail now? It's super cool and fun how they wouldn't even let me do the password until I had a key card.
cool and fun.
But now that I have the key card, somebody said the first letter Z, and and it's the legendary Pokemon. So cool. I'm done. There's a device. Seems to be entering a password.
Yoga. Reshiram.
Zero. Zero's in here.
Man.
not Robo Voice, but you cut out for big portions of that.
It's probably my internet freaking out. I've heard people keep telling me that. I'm gonna reset my computer
Maybe.
soon.
I'll give Game Freak some credit. That's the hard mode, increases opponents' artificial intelligence so they're smarter. That's actually probably the most impressive thing. If the enemies use some different strats, like actually use strategies, and not just like buff their Pokemon full of items. If they actually have a plan that you have to work around, that makes it interesting. You're an impressive trainer to have made it this far. Since you once trouble to come here, I'm going to show you something. This is the legendary Pokemon of Ice. Its name is Kuuribro. How many legendary Pokemon, quote-unquote, does this area fucking have? There's Zekrom, there's Reshiram, there's whatever this thing is, this Kyurem. There's 3 Wildies just out in the middle of the roads. Literally sitting there. Why does this region have so many legendaries? Ha. The ice missiles were fired into Opal City were created with Kyurem's power and Team Plasma's technology. You could become a threat to Team Plasma, so we'll eliminate you here. Hi, I'm here. Do you have my kitten? Thanks for removing the barrier. That was a big help. We'll simply eliminate the both of you. Yo, newbie, you take on the other newbie. Or I guess we'll double battle, that's fine too. Why do I look like a pipe that's been tied up in multiple places? My coat is a pillow. Right, I've still just got Seal, who is still wounded. And a bunch of other teammates who are also still wounded. Lipard. Let's toss in Zeke. I know it's a dark type. Maybe. And Bora will do me a favor and take out the dark type. 5 wild Pokemon on roads. 5! 4 mythical Pokemon, an extra legendary in a shrine, the 2 box art Pokemon, and Kyurem.
Jesus. Okay,
13
so
legendaries! That's too many! Why would they have that? It loses its value at that point. At least that's what I think. That's me going off.
there should be one Pokemon in every game. Not one legendary Pokemon, just one Pokemon.
Yeah, just the one. And you picked Charmander. Congrats. Everybody else now has a Charmander.
It's your fault. We blame you for this. That's why we're stuck with Trubbish.
2 of the roadside Pokemon are version locked and wandering. Like, you say to be fair, and personally, I say just don't make them. Like, why would you make, like, don't make so many super rare, super powerful Pokemon and, like, find 18 different ways to sprinkle them. Just make, like, 3 or 4. That's it. Like, just make a small number so it means something when you find them. That's my personal take on how these games should operate. But I'm probably, again, just being too salty at this point. Maybe adding in a ton of legendaries was them wanting to experiment, and I've already said several times that I applaud Gen 5 for wanting to try different things and experiment.
No, I don't hear you applauding.
I applauded in the past. I'm not clapping my hands again right now.
That's a fair point.
Clap your feet. I've already
Say
done
in past tense, I'll
lots
give it
lots
to you.
of toe tapping today. 2 other things.
That's just called stomping. It doesn't count.
I'm clapping with the ground. It totally counts.
Clapping in your heart. It's called a heartbeat.
So were people, like, excited about there being so many legendaries? Was that a positive thing of this gen? Am I the weird one for this?
I don't know.
I think it's a leftover from Gen 4. Gen 4 tried similar things, and it was kind of exciting because it had more effort put into it. So does Gen 5 not have that much effort? That's a common complaint. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna lose to Team Plasma, by the way. Where is this place? That Pokemon is so icy. Could that be the source of the attack on Opalid? The ice attack? No. Oh, well, alright then. Just don't do the ice thing anymore. If you got that much sense, why did you do something as dangerous as sneaking into a base? That should be obvious. I'll do whatever it takes to get my sister's kitten. Can't stress that enough. Are you the one who stole a Purloin in Asperia? It's 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, there you go.
5 years. 5 years. This is all this guy cares about. It was just a Purloin. Somebody probably stole it and is using it.
Oh no.
You are cutting it in and out so much.
To be fair, on that one I interrupted myself, so.
Alright. Why can't you understand? There are other Purloin. Why are you so fixated on this one? That's the only Purloin in the world that my late grandpa caught for my little sister. Okay, so then, oh, alright. They finally, way too late, but they finally put a reason to it at least. An individual's feelings, to you that's probably a matter of great importance, but from the perspective of other people, it's Tuesday. Compare those feelings against the majesty of this ship. The ship itself is a device to use Pokemon Cure's power. The ship that's done with conquer and over. Alright, ninjas showed up and the screen went immediately black. The ship is flying. Has the ship already flied once? I can't remember. I think it did. I think it flied once. Yeah, when it did the ice attack on the gym with the ice gym. The city with the ice gym. I'm also sleepy. Right, and it had the Moonstone Cannon. This is where the Skies of Arcadia came from. Gen 5 did introduce the largest number of new Pokemon to date. Admittedly, I was excited for that much. Yeah, a large number of new Pokemon is pretty good. Gen 5's legendaries appear right in your path. Nothing much to explore and find. Yeah, they are just kind of right there. Team Plasma, no matter where you fly, I won't let you get away. But what's that over there anyway? Hi, remember me? Sorry I'm late. I suspect they're trying to the giant chasm. That's deep in Route 22. I'm going, you come too. The Pokemon Kyurem, its cry sounded lonely somehow. Bye. Team Plasma's using Kyurem's power for evil? How should we stop this Kyurem's legendary dragon? The only ones who can stand up to it are Retro and Zekrom. Neither of them is here right now. Where are the ones those legendary Pokemon recognize as heroes? I guess I have to find one of them. Of course it's going to be N because he's the only guy that mattered. The protagonists never mean anything aside from Red. Yeah, you can get the giant chasm for Route 22. Alright, I guess we'll go and heal now. I'd be down for Arachnum. Arachnum would be fun. Oh, God. Okay, it wasn't that bad. I thought I had to go through a bunch of dungeon to get out. How long are we from the end of this game? I really think I'm looking forward to getting some time off of Pokemon to just reset. Starting a Pokemon Nuzlocke is awesome. Getting to this point in a Pokemon Nuzlocke is definitely getting tiring. You know, does anybody get what I'm laying down?
I get you.
Oh, I'm obviously not finishing this stream. I've still got the Elite Four to go and fight. And I still don't have anything that can fly, so I'm stuck doing this. Maybe one more stream if you don't get sidetracked? Okay. The weight of the sins of the dead are maddening, just ask Dimitri. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm so burdened by all the spirits of the things that I just took a really long nap. Restore the Pokemon. All right, let's get out of here. Maybe I can finally check out that chasm that I've been to 2 or 3 times now, to no avail. I think I just kind of straight up avoided fighting a bunch of those trainers. It might have been some free XP, but my God, it was so dull. Like, fighting on dinos was more fun than being inside that ship. Its design fail. I was about to get so spicy with these guys who are still here. Anyone who tries to block us will go running away with their tail between their legs. Hey, look, they turned around. Kick them in the tail. Come on, let's go. You're all alone, so which one of us are you going to tackle? Oh, it's me, the X-Team Plasma guy. The one road is to be a spry. Oh yeah. Being XT in Plasma is really rough. I immediately sympathize with you. N was so nice to Pokemon, all I wanted to do was protect Pokemon from bad people, and I suppose if we don't crush Team Plasma, then guys like you and that N guy will always be treated like villains, even though you started a villainous group to take over the world and steal everybody's Pokemon, but I guess it's cool because you said I'm sorry. That's so nice. Even if we said it was for Pokemon, in the end we were doing what we wanted to, there's something I have to do. My guess is 3 to 4 streams. Oh. That's a really long time. For like the ending surge. How long you'll be going for tonight? I'm going to be looking for a way out as soon as 2 hours are up, honestly, because I'm super, like, yawny. Maybe a little bit extra if it looks like I'm near the end of the cave, but it's a cave. It's a cave in Pokemon. They could be one screen. They could be Diglett's tunnel, or they could be somewhere where I'm gonna be stuck for another 2 hours.
The cave never ends. There is no true freedom.
There's just so many trainers in a cave and so many wild encounters.
Escape.
Oh, and also, let's not forget how every cave is a maze. Lots of side paths, things to do.
Amazing.
I just got really excited that maybe I can catch a new thing, and then I remember, nope, we've already crossed this area off. I guess Seal is caught up now, too, so I could take Seal back to the PC and swap it out for Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Next time I go back to town, I'll do that. Playing Platinum for Gen 4 or Diamond Pearl? I'll probably do Platinum. I had a thing, like, a year ago where I just kept saying I'm gonna play Pearl because I have Pearl, and every time somebody asked me to play Platinum, it was just making me more likely to avoid Platinum. But, if I'm gonna be playing it in Japanese anyways, I may as well go for the faster one, you know? Where is this? This is still the giant chasm. Really? But I'm outside now. Okay. Okay, I'm down for this. It's giving me vibes kind of like I forgot its name. There was another giant chasm in Gen 7. It was on the last island. Route 13. Is this new? It can't be. Vast Pony Canyon, that's the one. Yeah, Route 13, I caught Baby Satan here. It just loops back to Lacunosa. Heart scale. Have I ever been here before? This just looks like a side area to get some items. Yeah, there's like, oh wait, here it is. Yeah. Let's at least activate the shortcut. Oh, cool. Now my connection is shit in the bed. My streaming connection is, like, horribly dying. It might kick me off early. This is really unstable all of a sudden. Maybe it was a hiccup? I dropped my bit rate, so it might be a little better now. If it goes chaotic again, we might have to end a few minutes early. Should I tell you why you should play Platinum? I have heard that there's some things that are just much faster in Platinum. Like, fighting a Chansey in Diamond Pearl takes like 30 seconds to drop its health bar. And nobody wants to spend that kind of time watching a health bar go down. I mean, I did when I was digging my heels in and saying every time you say play Platinum makes me want to not play Platinum. But now that I've gone through another gen and a half of Pokemon since then, I can admit I am running fucking out of patience for this bullshit. I will take the speed, especially if it's in another language. Dropping a Blissey from max health can take... From max health to 0 can take, I think, 28.02 seconds. Whoever measured the O2, that dude's a trooper. I salute you. I could theoretically go back to a Pokemon Center now that I've, like, found a way back to town, but meh. We're standing watch here so our allies don't go AWOL. Alright, so I am forced to stay inside the cave and find something. So what is it that I could be looking for? Like, I found the way out. I'm so close. They just won't let me leave. We could have gotten a Piloswine and we didn't even get a Sunrock. Correction. We killed the Sunrock. Alright, start over. Some fights in D&P are not balanced like at all. Like, are you talking that Machop and Mr. Mime out of nowhere fight from Y? Like, that level of blindsided unbalanced, or what? It can't be worse. Yes, I have that fight burned into my memory. It'll be there until the day I die. That was a team wipe in the game that everybody said is super easy.
Maybe you're just bad at it.
Nah, can't be that. Just keep hitting him with water moves. We're just taking out Piloswines right now. It's not great XP, but it's some XP. It's like over 1,000 every fight, but that's with the experience share. So yeah, it's not great. There's an item up on top of that water, but I just cannot be bothered to lift a finger going to get it. X and Y are by far the hardest Nuzlocks, especially without EXP share. That is not the majority opinion. I had a lot of people telling me that game was going to be easy as shit.
It definitely can't be the hardest one. I've heard otherwise.
To be fair, at this point, I've heard every single Pokemon is the hardest one to Nuzlocke. There's always somebody.
Pokemon Snap is the hardest fucking Nuzlocke I've ever seen in my life.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's not even fights in it. How are you supposed to Nuzlocke it? People gotta, like, ROM hack that shit.
You Professor Oak doesn't like your photo, you die.
Oh, well, I'm afraid this photo of a Pidgey is just not quite up to snuff. We're gonna have to exterminate them from the earth now. You didn't
well,
you didn't do a good enough job, and now all Pidgeys will die.
I was thinking more like, well, this photograph is terrible. This experiment has failed. Prepare to die, Snap, or whatever your name was.
Oh, and then he snaps your neck. That's where it came from.
Pokemon snap your neck.
You were close. Too bad.
You were close.
Send in the next Todd. Wait a sec. He said he wants to...
That's why they have the new Pokemon Snap. The first one got killed.
Turns out that cloning new Todds was a tad harder than we thought it was going to be. They've released like 7 new generations since then.
You know, this wasn't thought very well through. Oh,
He said he wants to talk to them so his old allies won't get hurt. Oh, is this the new Plasma? I will say it as many times as it takes you to understand. Ghetsis' real plan was to take over the Unova region. Liberating the Pokemon was nothing more than an excuse. If anything, it would have made the Pokemon suffer. Uh-huh, yeah, that's pre-speech, Gramps, you fool. We're not gonna listen to what a traitor has to say. Well, I can tell that they're in the middle of a deep and civil discourse. Let's wander off on our own way now. Hey. Let me through. What are you saying? Looking to get hurt? I'm going to get a stolen Pokemon back. I'm not going to listen to villains like you. A stolen kitten from 5 years ago. It was probably, like, 3 months old. Manacle, it has moved on. I promise you this. Why do you have your Pokemon at your sides? To protect what's important, even if your precious Pokemon get hurt, even if your ideals are damaged, the time to fight is now. Yeah, you're just a kid. Quit trying to act so cool. Thank you, Team Plasma. Bad guy saying something smart. Nobody's getting close to the Plasma Frigate. Wipe them all out. As usual, take the other one. Alright, cool. Okay. Because Team Plasma exists to cause trouble. Did they not just say that N's goal was, like, legit? Like, we're not gonna listen to a traitor because there's no way you could be telling the truth about what our goal was, and then they came over to fight me. And it's like, Team Plasma's goal is to cause trouble. It's like, dude! What, can you, like, pick a side here?
No.
You're not even trying to pretend you're consistent. Oh, well, this might be the end of Seal, because I did not have a lot of HP.
They're just chaotic neutral.
And there goes Seal. Cute little dugong. This is all dead. And now, obviously, we have to get rid of the GIF. It can't be allowed to stay. Where is it? Where's the GIF?
Seal gone.
Yeah, well,
More
there goes Seal. Pylon died like last stream, and Seal just ate an explosion. Half my HP was still there, but it's explosion. Bye, Seal. 'Twas nice knowing you. You were super cute. I guess now I have to pull out Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. This is stream 21, I think? 20. Kind of foobarred? I don't think we're necessarily foobarred, but even if we are, you know what? I'm fine with it, because maybe I just need to lose a Nuzlocke. I'm kind of emotionally checked out already anyways. Let's all just be, like, very honest with ourselves here. I'm not that attached to this particular team. Not as much as I have been in ages past.
I just imagine next session you completely forgot that Seal is dead, and you're just like, oh right. I shouldn't have been playing half awake. I was irresponsible. Seal.
This stream became sad stream. I sad now. Godspeed, Seal. We'll send Seal off to that big glacier in the sky. Seal was cute. We cared a little bit about Seal. Why am I doing so little damage? Did he use acid armor a couple times and I just wasn't paying attention? I'm thinking it probably did. $3,000 experience? Wow. That was just a big payoff. Are you Pokemon okay? You should take these. Thanks. For the revives. I'll cherish them forever. I'll put them on the mantelpiece because I sure as shit ain't gonna use them. Passing through, oh, it looks like their backup has arrived. Times like these, those whose hearts weaken, those whose determination falters can accomplish nothing. To save our old allies and protect Unova, we will fight. Both of you go. About the Pokemon you're looking for, in all likelihood it's in the possession of the Shadow Triad, the Dark Warriors who appear silently. If I rescue it, that helps you guys absolve your guilt, doesn't it? Guess I'll help you out. Super excited about helping out the bad guys. I mean, sure, it's the bad guys of the past, but they still helped with the only thing you seem to care about, which is your sister's kitten. At that time, I believed we were on the side of justice. By serving my king and I was going to make the world better, but I was conceited and couldn't see the unhappiness we were causing. That's why I can't let it happen again. It's not like you have 4 other water-type mons in the box. Exactly. Like, I'll be alright. I will be okay. So, real question, should I get Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker before I go in here? Like, maybe I just retreat back to town right now. It shouldn't be that far off. If I run from a couple fights, like, yeah, I think there's an entrance right here. Then we can wander down here. The strength has still kept the boulder down. And there's a town right here. Yeah. Lacunosa Town. You could use Staryu. I'm gonna use Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. This is the one that I want to see the evolution of. I might actually be excited about this. It might get a stirring of emotion out of my cold, dead heart. Man, the dead box is really filling up. Look at how many experiences we've had on this wonderful journey. So many skulls. Item from Seal. Good call. Good call. It's nice knowing you, Seal. Alright, let's heal up. And next time... Well, I mean, I'll get down to the glacier area just so that I remember where it is we need to be when we start next time. Because otherwise I'm going to come back and just, like, wander around for 10 minutes and not know what to do. So quickly, we'll go to the bag, take the XP shar, give to Thunder Fury. I guess I'm never gonna dive underwater again either because I still don't have the HM. Seal was the only mon I had that learned it naturally. Nice. Okay, next time we'll wander up on this here glacier.